Hey guys, today's job is fitting the rear bumper. First we need to put this thing back in. Haha, excellent. And I'll show you it from the inside. There you go. Right, what we've got to do is get the bumper from down there and put it onto there. Right, we're kind of sort of set up. I've had this on and off before, but now I don't want to scratch it, so I've got to take extra care. So I've got blankets and stuff down. I think we're going to wrap this strap around this back bit to keep that up, because it, you know, wants to sort of tip this way. And then we'll either put a strap around here that goes to the catch bracket that I've temporarily fitted back on and sort of pull it up, or I'll lift it up and put it on axle stands and work something out. That worked out alright. It's a bit of a faff, but it's on there. I've just done the bolts up sort of loosely. I've got to do some jiggling, because these aren't quite lining up. So it kind of needs to go up on both sides. So I'll faff around with that a bit, and then I'll bring you back once I've made some progress. That's all bolted up now. Got these in. I did have some little sort of standoffs to go behind here, but I wasn't sure on the size, and I kind of got what I thought was right, which was 15mm, but it's a little bit smaller, so I'll get some 12mm and I can undo those and put the standoffs in. Everything's bolted up nice and tight now. All the bolts have got anti-shake washers on. So yeah, I'm going to get this trim bit on next. Now hopefully the bolts line up. Hopefully I can get this on without scratching anything. Right. No, that's got to come off again, because it kind of tucks under that. Here's where it gets tight, because these corners, they're a little bit tight. There we go, if I just push it in. Hey. Excellent. Right. See if it lines up. Do the catch first. Oh no, I didn't paint the boot catch. There we go, the finished product. Probably going to get some, because this is 50ml box, you can buy like little plastic end caps. I might get some of those put on the end. Let's have a look from underneath. Make sure the tailgate still shuts. Lovely. Aha! It all works. Excellent. From scribbles on a bit of paper to a actual thing. First time I've ever built a bumper, so you know, don't claim to be a fabricator, but sort of do what you can with the tools that you got. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that trim panel was a good idea, because without it, it just looked weird. Like you could see through, and it kind of just looked like the tailgate was floating. Right, now that's on. I've got a couple little jobs left to do. What I want to do is I've got this product from Buzzwell called Zero Prep, which is a really thin wax. It's really good for creeping inside like door skins and things like that. So I'm going to go over and spray in all the chassis legs, inside the bumper, any sort of nook and cranny that I can, down inside the insides of there, inside all these little holes and stuff. Same with here and here. Spray absolutely everywhere. You know, inside there. Put the lamps inside and spray it all inside the chassis legs. They've already been sprayed with rust encapsulator inside, but I'm going to spray the Zero Prep in there as well, just for sort of extra belt and braces. And I'm also going to try on a small inconspicuous area, spraying a little bit externally, and see what it sort of does. I have to be quite light with the spraying, because it's very, very thin, so it will want to just run off, but I want to try it. So now we're done. And I've got the back box fitted back on the car. The original tailpipe came out and just collided with that. So I had this bit of pipe with a little downturn, so I just lopped it off and welded that one. This exhaust it's getting a bit tired. It's 2 or 3 years old. They don't last long, do they? So it'd be nice to make something out of stainless that actually lasts, and you know, actually do stainless welding on it as well. So I've never made an exhaust, but I'm pretty confident I could do it. So that's a job for another day. So I just tarted this up with a bit of paint, just a bit of heat-proof silver paint, and modified it so it bends down, and sort of, you know, as it is. That clears everything. And you may have also seen that I have fitted the spare wheel with my new ingenious Land Rover Discovery winch system. Like I say, I know the Gen 2's had a winch system, and possibly the Gen 3's. I've looked up on Amiyama and it does look like there's one available, well, you know, originally, but long discontinued to buy as a part, and if you could have got it new from Toyota, it would have been over £700. So that's why I modified the Land Rover Discovery one, because you can buy those brand new, you know, 10 a penny on eBay for like 30 quid or something like that. And that works a treat. If you remember when I was doing the chassis work, I put that extra brace in across there and there, and that's exactly what the wheel sits on there, and then it sits on the normal brace that it's designed to sit on, and that is not going anywhere. And it clears the panhard bar, clears the exhaust. So you can just about see it sitting on the curve of the original brace. So when you want to change your wheel, you just wind that down and away you go. Hey guys, today I'm doing the Zero Prep, which is the last sort of coating I'm going to be putting on the Hilux. It's basically a very thin, like, not almost water, but it's pretty thin, clear wax that does touch dry, and it's designed to go in sort of cavities and things like that. You can use it externally as well, but most people put it in like door skins and inside chassis rails and things like that, which is what I'm going to do. I've got the FX11 gun with the lance, which has got a 360-degree nozzle on the end, and it's freaking hot out. We're basically going to shoot it in all of the little, you know, holes and cavities, try and get it all of the inside of the chassis rails filled with it. And I've got some other little crevices. I'll shoot some up inside here as well before I put the end caps on. And depending on what I have left over, I'm going to try and spray some on sort of some external stuff, see what it, you know, A, what it looks like, and B, how it sort of takes and dries. I might do it on a sort of discrete area first. But yeah, we'll give it a go. So we've got Goliath out. So I'm going to get set up and start spraying. That was a messy old job. I was quite surprised at how far one can went actually. So everything got a really good going over, several sort of coats over. I sprayed absolutely every single hole and orifice I could find. You can see it's dripping out, making a mess. But, that should help protect it. I'm dying out here, it's so hot. 41.1, not 41.2 degrees in the sun. Alright, so I've used one can, got another can left. I'm going to try just spraying without the lance, sort of just on the surface, and sort of see what it does, just as an extra layer of protection. Right, let's carry on.
you follow me when the sky starts to change? Yeah, we won't be afraid. We'll never be the same again.
There we go. I got carried away. Did everything. Thing is, I was debating. If I wasn't going to use the zero prep, I was debating doing a trick that like a lot of the old guys use, which is spraying it with like bar and chain oil, or something like a thick, heavy oil, just as an extra layer of protection. But you have to redo it every couple of years or so. But that does really work. I thought this will do a similar sort of thing, but it'll actually dry a little bit harder. So I absolutely coated everything. So we shall see what happens. I hope it dries a little bit. As it says, it dries touch dry, but we shall see. So that's the last of the spraying now. I'll just go around with a cloth and catch any of the little drips that are here and there. But that should certainly make it last a few more years. So the next few days are meant to be really hot and dry. Well, actually the next week or so. So perfect time for doing this. So it's got plenty of time to dry up. And the final job to do is just the adjusting of the brakes. Connecting up the flexi line to the axle, putting the panhard bar bolt in once we drop it down, leading the brakes. And that is it, I think. Oh, I've just got to go around and check the adjustment of some of the bolts. Just need tightening up on the link bars. And that is it. Then we can go for a test drive. Right, that's it for now, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.